little pelvic tilt at address. You know, so you get your lower back, yeah, so you can get those muscles activated. Because what's important is you don't arch your lower back.
Sure.
Yeah, and I know you were talking about early extension. That's a really good backswing. You get deep with your right hip. You can see pretty good there, and that's perfect at the top. And you don't have any early extension.
My problem is the hands go up.
Well, so there's been research done on the correlation between the rate of closure and how much you open the face, and if that actually determines direction. And the handle should go up and to the left. That we know now for a fact, to keep the face more stable. When you say handle up, you mean handle up at impact relative. So that's very minor, and I'll tell you, centrifugal force, because the club weighs whatever you swing it, it's going to go up some. So to me, that's not a lot. And there's some other biomechanical procedures I'll show you. If your forearm is longer than your upper arm, if your humerus is, say, shorter than your forearm, in my case, it's like 1.5 inches longer, my forearm, my swing plane will be a little more steep. So what does that mean? That means the downswing might be through my shoulder. If your humerus is longer than your forearm, your swing plane, like a Sergio, will be on a shallower plane, maybe through the elbow. So I'll take some measurements on that to see. No, I think the face looks great. I mean, I'm not. I want the.
Yeah, that's the other one. This hip stall right there.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is the hips actually decelerate and they slow down and transfer energy to the trunk. So the hips should stall out a little bit. They're not going to completely stop, but they're going to slow down. And then what has to take place is your center, your trunk, and the butt of the club have to move together. And so I'm not, one swing. I'm not going to say anything. There is a couple things though I see that I want to pay attention to. One is head moving a little toward the ball there. I don't know. You seem to make a pretty good. That's a heel strike.
Yeah, and that's it's always towards the heel.
And that's because of your head, not because of your early extension.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't have early extension, at least right now.
Okay.
Here's impact. There's address and there's impact. If anything, your hips are in the same place or slightly deeper.
Okay.
But your head's your problem. So watch what happens here at impact.
Yeah.
Your head goes forward to that line I drew, so it's moving closer to the ball a little bit.
Okay.
So how do we fix that? Well, I think the backswing, you get a shoulder down a little, maybe a little too much tilt, but I wouldn't even say your shoulders are turning on the wrong plane. I think you might be loading your toes. So I'm going to check with the body track, which will tell me where your weight's distributed, heel to toe, and also right to left during the swing. But yeah, I think that would be my only concern, is your head getting a little bit, that's probably, 2 or 3 inches closer to the ball, yeah. Yeah, so far, I mean, the club pans out nicely, too. So the shaft's parallel to the incline plane established at address. There's no excessive rotation of the face. That looks great.